Hi, everyone. Everyone feeling good? We are so close to the open bar portion of the evening, but first we have some celebrating to do of the serious kind, and by serious I mean seriously awesome. It's my pleasure to be here today to present to you the recipients of the 2022 Legal Innovation in Operations Project, and the acronym for that is LIO. The LIO project might be how you know it. So how did this come to be? Okay, so CLOC, as you know, is all about invention and creativity. It's at the very heart of all successful businesses. And so with that in mind, actually in February of 2020, we're going back in the Wayback Machine. February of 2020, I don't know, did anything important happen around that time? I'm not sure. But anyway, CLOC launched the LIO project in February of 2020, and it's a recognition. It's a prestigious recognition of, at the time, law firms. And it was law firms who drive transformation and design excellence in legal operations, and so pretty awesome. And in doing that, they're contributors to our ecosystem. They contribute to the continuing evolution of the global ecosystem that is CLOC. And so, February 2020, okay, so that was just law firms only. And it really was a laudable an optimistic goal that we thought we were going to be able to present that in person at a CLOC event in February of 2020. But instead, we're going to do some recognition today. And so if we could please take a moment to mention, and if we could please advance. Thank you. Keep going. I'm kind of trashing the script. I don't know if you can tell. I'm sort of like doing my own thing here. So we're going to recognize the winners in February of 2020, who unfortunately we couldn't gather to celebrate live, but we're going to take a moment to acknowledge that today. And so we have Hush Blackwell and its commitment to re-engineer. We'll take a moment. So Hush Blackwell and its commitment to re-engineer its compensation and incentive model. Congratulations. And then also we recognized Kelly Dry. Kelly Dry was recognized for its commitment to learn and apply new thinking and execution methods geared towards addressing unmet needs of its clients. And last but not least, and this one is testing my pronunciation, we have Koenig, Ulsner, Taylor, Schoenfeld, and Gaddis PC, also known conveniently as KO. And it was recognized for its efforts to test and build a new contract management service to complement its legal work. And so thank you to these firms for being pioneers in legal operations and participants in the first ever CLOC LIO project. So a big round of applause for all our winners, February 2020 initially. And to learn more about these guys and everything about this project, you can check out CLOC's YouTube channel. And also the CLOC website, which hopefully by now everybody knows is cloc.org under the Programs tab. So let's get back in the time machine. Now we're in the present. It's 2022. We're back together. We're live, and we're going to do some celebrating. After the big success in 2020 of having our first class of LIO winners, it was expanded. It's not law firms only anymore. We have submissions from the entire legal ecosystem for this year's LIO project. So that includes the whole lot of them. Legal service providers, law firms, academia, and of course in-house teams as well. So as legal departments and the role of legal ops professionals are evolving, the whole community of CLOC is taking risks. It's really not limited to any one component, and this is a recognition of that, this expansion of the LIO project. And so once again, we're looking to recognize and celebrate those teams that are actively investing in their operations capabilities to drive innovation. So, history. It was announced that the 2022 LIO project was going to be on in December of 2021, and submissions were accepted, started in February of 2022. New this year, couple of innovations within the program itself, limited edition newsletter series to provide practical tips and insights on the whole process, and the Inside Scoop on the LIO project to make sure that those who were submitting their submissions really had a chance to shine. So we're pleased to have received many exciting submissions this year, and thank you to everyone who took the time to put in those applications. All of them were carefully reviewed and judged and scored by a jury of peers. I was honored to be a participant and a little awed because it was alongside a whole bunch of CLOC stars, and I wanted to take a moment just to recognize the jury for taking the time out to review all these submissions and crown our winners today. Janice Innes-Thompson from Nationwide, Bill Henderson from Legal Evolution, Bill Jostin from Thomson Reuters, and Rebecca Benavides from Microsoft, Betsy Roach, our very own birthday girl, from CLOC, and Josh Kubicki from Bold Duck Studio was our jury of peers. We appreciate the time they took and selected yes, thank you. And we selected the 3 stories that best represented organizational change at the very highest level, and that's who we're going to be celebrating and recognizing today. These projects really exemplify the essence of collaboration that is so crucial and important to CLOC, and they demonstrate that innovative ideas can achieve successful results. So, with that said, without further ado, on behalf of CLOC, I am pleased to announce the recipients of the 2022 CLOC Legal Innovation in Operations Project. And to help me do that, I'd like to call out Janice Carroll, our CLOC Head of Membership and Community Engagement. All right, so we are ready to do some awarding. And might I say, Janice, those awards look lovely. Not to make everybody else feel bad, but those winners are really going to have something quite beautiful to put on their office shelves or maybe behind them in their Zoom screen. So aspirationally for next year, may we all strive for this beautiful award. Right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the name of each organization and then welcome them to please join me on stage as I embarrass them and tell you a little bit more about their winning projects. So first things first, TIM Brazil, TIM Brazil, and Villa, the Visual Law Studio, for their project on visual contract and document redesign. Please come join us. Welcome, and job well done. And so now you will somewhat awkwardly stand here while I tell everyone more about your project. Bask in the glory. There you go, right into the light. There you go. So TIM Brazil worked with Villa, the Visual Law Studio, to redesign legal communications through process simplification by restructuring contracts and documents so they would be more easily understood by users. It was confirmed through analysis of more than 100,000 lawsuits that many existing lawsuits and complaints were due to people not properly understanding the company's contracts or other legal documents. 100,000, that's a lot of lawsuits. That's a lot of lawsuits. Okay, the primary outcome achieved was visual and digital transformation of legal documents, resulting in the reduction of those many, many lawsuits. Congratulations on a job well done, and please enjoy your beauteous awards. Great job. Thank you. I'll see you later. Woo! Awesome. 100,000 lawsuits. Oof. All right. So I now would like to welcome our second LIO project recipient. We would like to bring to the stage the University of Hong Kong LITE Lab for the Experiential Student Client Business Challenge. Come on out. So I gotta say, I'm a big fan of acronyms and such, and LITE Lab is beautiful. Chef's kiss. Well done. All right, so LITE Lab created a program to educate future lawyers on how to address the challenge of doing more with less by working directly with in-house teams to solve a discrete business challenge. Participants learned and applied legal design thinking, business model canvas, agile methodology, and computational thinking, and used low, no-code platforms to build proof of concept solutions and those that can be easily maintained. So 3 organizations were your partners. These included FedEx Express, Goodman Asia, and HSBC. Congratulations, that sounds awesome, and I wish they had that when I was in law school. So, job well done. Well done. All right, and so last, but by no means least, we have our 3rd winner for today. The 3rd recipient is Digitory Legal with Kaiser Permanente for designing a meaningful data-driven equity, inclusion, and diversity program. Come on out. Job well done. All right, so in this one, Kaiser partnered with Digitory Legal to undertake a 2-phase project, including designing of workflows to ensure diversity data is consistently tagged within the company's billing system. This also required detailed staffing, budget plans be provided to promote mindful work allocation and equitable distribution of career advancing roles to diverse attorneys. So, that sounds awesome, and I wish we all had mindful work allocation in our lives. That sounds wonderful. Please enjoy this award. Thank you for a job well done. Fantastic, congrats. All right, awesome. So let's just give it up. One big, massive round of applause for everyone. Great stuff. If you want to learn more about any and all of these projects, we encourage you to attend tomorrow's panel. There is going to be a session 10 to 10:50 in Bellagio 2 and 6, and you're going to get a chance to hear from CLOC, the LIO program design partner, which is Bold Duck Studio. It's going to be a discussion panel all about this called the LIO Project Briefing, Operations-Driven Organizational Change. You'll get a chance to hear from and interact with all 3 of our recipients who just came on stage here. So this is great. I love it that we're having this kind of celebration within our community. Job well done by the recipients, and thanks to all of you for taking time out to celebrate achievements in our community.